See, what they don't know is they're tuning in to DBYT Podcast. My name is Tyesha and this is my show where I'll explore the ins and outs of the world around me. You can tune in every Wednesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Hey everybody, welcome to The Underground. Last week's featured artist was Barri B. If you missed that episode, make sure you go back and check that out. This week we brought in Noah the Great, and he will be taking us back to how his journey began. I want to thank everybody for supporting my podcast. Without y'all, I wouldn't even be doing this. With that being said, y'all stay tuned because we about to get into this. The Underground.
Yo, what's up? I'm Noah the Great, and you tuned in to The Underground.
I'm your host, E, also known as DJ E. This is The Underground, where we give you the breakdown of your local independent artists. Artist of discussion today, Noah the Great. We will talk about his inspirations behind his music, his favorite projects, and also dip into his personal life just a little bit. Everybody give it up for Noah the Great. What's good? Just a little background on you. Noah is a 24-year-old from Decatur, Georgia. He graduated from Valdosta State with a international business degree. So, he's smart, got a little business background for you. And aside from being an independent artist, he is also the CEO of Going Ghost Apparel. Y'all need to get some of that apparel because it's nice and it's cozy for the wintertime. All right, so everybody say hi to Noah. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Appreciate y'all for having me.
I'm so glad that you are here. So we're just going to jump right into the questions. Typically, how long does it take for you to create and finish one of your projects?
As far as the whole project, it'll probably just depending on what kind of project. I drop a lot of EPs, and they only be about 5 songs long. It'll probably take about a couple months for me to actually make and complete it. But for me to actually, get all my promotion ready and actually drop it and stuff like that, just about a couple months. But I'm trying to get away from dropping projects anyway. I'm trying to just drop all singles.
Understandable. I see why you do that, because when people drop like whole EPs, you gotta wait for like everything to come out. I just be wanting a little taste here and there. So yeah, I understand why you do that.
And it's hard to keep folks' attention for that long. You know what I'm saying? For me, I feel like if I get one good song, 2 minutes long,
that's true.
You're going to hear it one time. You're like, well, I got to run that back.
Exactly. That's all you need. 2 minutes is all you need to take my attention in the song. All right. Do you have any intentions on being signed? Why or why not?
I mean, being signed is not the goal. Of course, in the end, the goal is always to have your own, create your own brand and, build off of that. But however, if somebody were to come and tell me that they give me a large amount of money, for me to do something that I'm already doing now, I'm not going to say no. However, just it got to be a good price because I know what I'm worth.
That is true. Know what you're worth, ladies and gentlemen. People going to try to throw every price at you, money, anything. You need to know exactly what you're worth. Tell me some of the main inspirations for your music.
My main inspiration for my music, I'd say, is the people around me. I've been making music since I was young, or not even really making music, but just like playing around, rapping and freestyling since I was young. And I think every black kid does that, as when they're young at the lunch table, they just rapping and stuff. But it's a difference between just doing it for fun and then you actually become good at it. I had too many people around me saying, don't waste your talent. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it, good stuff like that. I had people actually go out their way to get me stuff to make music like mics and good stuff like that just because they saw it in me. So I don't want to waste that blessing.
I completely understand where you're coming from that. When people get in your life and try to tell you to do something good for yourself, just try to follow it and just see where it take you. Is there anything in your life that you've been through, like bad or good, that just made you like, I have to write a song about this like right now?
Yeah, I mean, I say love, for instance. Everybody write about love, you know what I'm saying? So everybody done got their heart broke. I definitely say off rip, me and everybody else can say we done rapped about love before, and they done felt it, like been saying it from the bottom of my heart. As far as like my personal life, I definitely do, try to keep it about me, but at the same time, I try to like manifest in my raps. I like to say a lot of positive stuff about not even myself, but just like people around me.
Do you let your personal life influence your music?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think everybody does.
All right, so tell me about a time where you felt like giving up music for good, and tell me how you overcame it as well.
I think about every 2 projects. In between them, I think about quitting music. I be like, man, I don't even want to do this no more. Like, it'd be the smallest inconvenience, like, your computer crash or something. I use Adobe, and when I'm using Adobe, like, it'd be running slow or something. Like, man, I don't even want to do this no more. I'm about to go start painting or something like that. But I mean, realistically, nah, I don't really never think about, just quitting, because it's something that I did since I was young.
If you like what you've been hearing, stay tuned. The Underground will be right back after these few messages.
Social distancing slows the spread of coronavirus, so if you have a fever, dry cough, and shortness of breath, call your healthcare provider before going in. More info at coronavirus.gov. Let's all do our part, because we're all #AloneTogether. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
All right, so tell me about the day where you knew that music was going to be your ultimate passion in life.
When I was in 4th grade, I was the 10 man in the school play. For real. And nobody expected me to be the 10 man. I had stage fright. I was in chorus, and the chorus director chose the kids that was going to be in the play. But I was like an active child, so all the other teachers was like, nah, not him. He ain't going to do right and stuff like that. But the teacher wanted me to do it so bad. And I had went up there on stage the first time for practice, and I froze on stage. Like, I didn't say nothing. Like, the song, the slide some oil to me. I was like, slide some oil to me. I froze, and like kids like laughed at me and stuff, and like they like picked on me for the rest of the day. I went home and told my mom, and she was like, yeah, now you gotta do it. You gotta like kill it. And he still wanted me to do it for some reason. And I killed it, and everybody like after that was like, oh no, it was the Tin Man. And everybody loved it, and it was for real, everybody loved it. And it was like people at my school, like my teachers and stuff, started calling me talented and stuff, and everybody started calling me talented. And like teacher was like, yeah, like that's why he wanted me to do it from the start, because he's seen it in me already.
Out of all the projects that you have done, what do you consider to be your best project so far?
Best project to date, I say Love Ghost.
Okay.
Only because it's just got timeless songs. You can listen to it now, you can listen to it 10 years from now, and it's going to have the same feeling it had today.
We're going to go to a quick commercial break, but we're going to be right back here on The Underground.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them?
By their clothes,
their age,
the way they speak.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
All right, and we are back with Noah the Great. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to the artist ratings. So what we do for each episode, we rate the artist on a scale of 1 to 5 based on what we've talked about and discussed during the episode. And we're going to rate the song that is going to be played during the episode. 1 being the lowest rating, saying that the song just really isn't at the best quality right now. 5 being the highest, saying that it has great replay value and it's going to be blasted in my car. So here is Noah the Great song, Letting Loose.
I'm letting loose, I'm finna bring them out. I done walked up in the booth to let some demons out. I just cut in, I'm all loop. He like you singing now. I'm just trying to catch a group. Cause I know I'm gon' win and I can't lose, yeah. Going hard like I got something to prove, yeah. Look at my last project, and you can see the growth, you can see the process. And all my niggas get know when I blow a goddamn, I promise, yeah. My girl from Florida, where it's hot, she wanna see the cold. Bought the cabin at the top so she can see the snow. I'ma give it all I got to put my nigga in the zone. And you know I ain't gon' stop, I just can't let it go.
All right, so that was Noah the Great song, Letting Loose, and it definitely made me feel like I needed to let loose. So, giving my rating out of 1 to 5, I'm definitely going to give this song a 5. And I'm going to tell you why. This song really just make you sit in the car and reevaluate your whole day in your life. It makes you just like, dang, this is really what this man is going through. Like, he's making me feel his pain through the song, through the lyrics, through the beat. And that's exactly what I like to hear when I listen to music. So very good job, Noah. I really enjoyed listening to that. We really just want to thank Noah for being here today. You can catch all of his music on all streaming platforms and the following social media.
Oh yeah, you can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at The Great Product. That's The Great Product, TheGreatProduk.
That was a mouthful, but yeah, you can catch him on all of those streaming platforms and the following Instagrams that he just told you as well. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. I know y'all are sad, but it's okay because we're going to come back with another episode and we're bringing a new artist. So we're going to see you next time here on The Underground.
Thank you guys for joining me this week as we discovered our new unsigned artist from Valdosta. This was part 2 of 3 of the VSU edition of The Underground. I want to thank my team, DJ E and Barri B. Their socials will be below in the description. Next week, we will be discussing sacrifices you make while in relationships. You can follow me on Instagram at _SENIH. That's _Sanai on Instagram. I'm your host, Tyesha, and I promise I won't bite my tongue.